Praise the Lord. I'm Stephan Samuel, and I'm going to be saying Psalms 119. Blessed are those whose ways are blameless, who walk according to the law of the Lord. Blessed are those who keep his statutes and seek him with their whole heart. They do no longer follow his ways. Oh, you have laid down precepts that have to be fully obeyed. Oh, that my ways are steadfast by obeying your decrees. I will not be put to shame when I consider your commands. I will praise you with an upright heart as I learn your righteous laws. I will obey your decrees, do not utterly forsake me. How can a young person stay in the path of purity by living according to your word? I seek you with all my heart, do not let me stray from your commands. I have hidden your word in my heart that I may not sin against it. Praise be to you, Lord, teach me your decrees. With my lips I will recount all the laws that came out of your mouth. I rejoice in the following of your statutes as one who rejoices in great riches. I will meditate on your precepts. I will consider your way. I delight in your decrees. I will not neglect your way. Be good to your servant while I live, that I may obey your word. Open my eyes so that I may see all the wonderful things of your law. I am a stranger, and I do not hide your commands from me. My soul consumes with longing for your laws at all times. You rebuke the arrogant who are cursed, who stray from your commands. Remove from me the reproach and contempt, for I keep your statutes. Though rulers sit together and slander me, I do not forget your statutes. Your statutes are my delight, they are my counselors. I laid low in the dust. Preserve my life according to your word. Preserve my life according to your word. I gave an account of my ways, and you answered me. Teach me your decrees. Give me understanding that I may keep your precepts. Give me understanding that I may keep your precepts and meditate on your wonderful deeds. My soul is weary with sorrow. Strengthen me according to your word. Keep me from deceitful ways. Be gracious to me and teach me your decrees. I have chosen the way of faithfulness. I set my heart on your laws. I hold fast of your statutes, Lord, that I may not be put to shame. I run in the path of your commands, for you have broadened my understanding. For you have broadened my understanding. Give me understanding that I may keep your law and follow it with all my heart. Teach me, O Lord, the way of your law, that I may keep it till the end. Give me understanding that I may keep your law and obey it with all my heart. Direct me in the path of your commands, for there I find delight. Direct my heart towards your statutes, not towards selfish gain. Turn my eyes away from worthless things. Preserve my life according to your word. Preserve my life according to your word. Fulfill your promise to your servant, that you may be feared. Take away this disgrace I dread, for your laws are good. How I long for your commands. In your righteousness preserve my life. May your unfailing love come to me. Your salvation according to your promise, that I may answer anyone who taunts me. For I have trusted in your word. Never take the word of truth from my mouth. Never take the word of truth from my mouth. Never take the word of truth from my mouth, for I put my hope in your laws. I will always obey your law forever and ever. I walk about in freedom. I saw your precepts. I will speak about your statutes before rulers and not be put to shame. I delight in your commands because I love them. I reach out for your commands, which I love, and meditate on your decrees. Remember the word for your servant, for you have given me hope. My comfort in my suffering is this: your promise preserves my life. The arrogant mock me unmercifully, but I do not forget your precepts. I remember, Lord, your ancient laws, for there I find delight. Indignation grips me because of the wicked who have forsaken your law. Your decrees are the theme of my song wherever I lodge. At night I remember your name, Lord, for your righteous laws. This has been my practice. I obey your precepts. You are my portion, Lord. I have promised to obey your word. I have considered my way, and I have set my heart on your statutes. I will hasten and not delay to obey your word. hasten not delay to obey your word. Though the wicked bind me with ropes, I do not forget your law. I do not forget your law. At midnight I rise up to give you thanks for your righteous laws. I am a friend to all who fear you, to all who follow your commands. The earth is filled with your love, Lord. Teach me your degrees. Do good to your servant according to your word, Lord. Teach me knowledge and good judgment. For I put my hope in your word. You are good, and what you do is good. Teach me your degrees. Though the arrogant smear me with lies, I have kept your precepts with all my heart. Their hearts are callous and unfeeling, but I delight in your laws. It was good for me to be afflicted, that I may learn your degrees. Your laws are more precious. The laws of your mouth are more precious to me, more than thousands of pieces of silver and gold. Your hands made me and formed me. Give me understanding, that I may learn your commands. May those who fear you turn to me. May those who fear you rejoice me when they see me, for I put my hope in your word. May your unfailing love be my comfort, for in faithfulness, and I know you your laws are righteous, and in faithfulness you have afflicted me. May your unfailing love be my comfort, according to the promise of your servant. May your compassion come to me, that I may live. For your law is my delight. May the arrogant be put to shame for wronging me without cause, for I meditate on your precepts. May those who fear you turn to me, those who understand your statutes. May I wholeheartedly follow your degrees and not be put to shame. My soul faints with longing for your salvation. I put my hope in your word. My eyes fail looking for your promise. I say, when will you comfort me? Though I am like a wineskin in the smoke, I do not forget your laws. How long must a servant wait? When will you punish my persecutors? The arrogant dig pits to trap me. Contrary to your law. Your commands are trustworthy. Save me, for I am being persecuted without cause. They almost wiped me out of this earth, but I have not forsaken your precepts. May your unfailing love preserve my life, that I may obey the words, that I may obey the statutes of your mouth. Your word is eternal. It stands firm in heaven. Your faithfulness continues throughout all generation. You establish the earth, and it endures. Your law endures to this day, and all things serve you. If your law hadn't been my delight, I would have perished in my own affliction. I will not forget your precepts, for in them you preserve my life. Save me, for I am yours. I have sought out your precepts. The wicked are waiting to destroy me, but I ponder your statutes. To all perfection I have a limit, but your commands are boundless. Oh, how I love your laws, Lord. I meditate on it all the time. All day long. Your commands are always with me. It makes me wiser than my enemies. I have more insight than my teachers, for I meditate on your statutes. I have more understanding than the elders, for I obey your precepts. I have kept my feet from every evil path, that I might obey your word. I have not departed from your law. I have not departed from your law. For you yourself have taught me. How sweet is your word to my taste, sweeter than honey in my mouth. I get hope from your precepts, therefore I hate every wrong path. You are the lamp. Your word is the lamp of my feet and the light on my path. I have given an oath and confirmed it to keep your righteous laws. I have suffered much. Preserve my life, Lord, according to your word. Accept, Lord, the willing praise of my mouth and teach me your degrees. Though I constantly put my life in my hands, I do not forget your precepts. I do not forget your precepts. The wicked set a snare for me, but I do not stray from your precepts. Your statutes are my heritage forever. Your statutes are my heritage forever. They are the joy of my heart. They are the joy of my heart. They are the joy of my heart. I have set my heart on keeping your degrees to the very end. I hate double-minded people, but I love your laws. You are my refuge and my shield, and I put my hope in your word. Away from me, you evildoers, that I may keep the commands of my God. Sustain me, O God, that I may live. Sustain me according to your word, that I may live. That I may live. Do not let my hopes be dashed. Uphold me, that I may be, and I will be delivered. Uphold me, and I will be delivered. Uphold me, and I will be delivered. I will regard your degrees. You reject all who stray from your degrees, and their delusions come to nothing. Their delusions come to nothing. All the wicked of the earth you discard like dross. Therefore I love you. Therefore I love you. My flesh trembles. My flesh trembles in fear. My flesh trembles in fear for you. My flesh trembles in fear for you. Fear for you. I stand in awe of your laws. And I have done what is righteous. I have done what is righteous and just. I have done what is righteous and just. Do not leave me with my oppressors. Oppressors. Ensure your servant's well-being. Do not let the arrogant oppress me. My eyes fail looking for your salvation, looking for your righteous promise. Deal with your servant in accordance with your love, and teach me your degrees. I am your servant, give me discernment that I may understand your statutes. It is time to act, Lord, your law is being broken. Because I love your commands more than gold, more than pure gold. Because I have considered your precepts right, I hate every wrong path. I hate every wrong path. Your statutes are righteous and therefore I love them. The unfolding of your words give light. It gives understanding to the simple. I open my mouth and pant, longing for your commands. Turn to me and have mercy on me. As you always do on those who love your name. Direct my footsteps in the path of your word, and do not let sin rule over me. Redeem me from human oppression, for I obey your precepts. May your face shine to your servant, and teach me your degrees. Streams of tears flow from my eyes, for your laws are not obeyed. You are righteous, Lord, and your laws are true. The statutes you have laid down are righteous. They are fully trustworthy. My zeal wears me out, for my enemies ignore your word. Your promise has been thoroughly tested. And your servants love them. Though I am lowly and despised, I do not forget your precepts. Do not forget your precepts. I do not forget your precepts. Do not forget your precepts. Do not forget your precepts. Do not forget your precepts.
Well, you stopped.
Oh, sorry. Trouble and distress has come upon me. Trouble and distress has come upon me, but your commands give me delight. Your statutes are righteous. Your statutes are righteous. Give me understanding that I may live. I call out with all my heart. Call out with all my heart, Lord. Teach me your decrees. Teach me your decrees. I call out, save me, Lord. I have put my hope in your word. I stand before dawn and cry out, I have put my hope in your word. My eyes stay open throughout the watches of night. I meditate on your promise. Hear my voice, O Lord. Hear my voice in accordance of your love. Preserve my life according to your law, according to your promise. Those who deceive wicked schemes those who devise wicked schemes are near before from your commands. Yet you are near, Lord. Your commands are true. But yet you are near, Lord. Your commands are true. Long ago I learned from your statutes. You established it and it lasts forever. Look at my suffering and deliver me. For I trust in your word. For I have not forgotten your precepts. Defend my cause and deliver me. Preserve my life according to your promise. Salvation is far from the wicked, but they do not seek your degrees. Your compassion, Lord, is great. Preserve my life according to your law. Many are the foes who persecute me. But I do not forget your precepts. I look at the faithless with laughing. For they do not obey your word. See how I love your precepts. Preserve my life, Lord, in accordance of your love. Your word is true, and your righteous laws are everlasting. Rulers persecute me without cause. My heart trembles at your word. I rejoice in your promise as one who finds great spoil. I detest falsehood, but I love your laws. 7 times a day I praise you for your righteous laws. Great peace has those who love your laws, and nothing can make it stumble. I wait for your salvation, Lord. I follow your commands. I obey your statutes and love them greatly. I obey your precepts and your statutes, for all my ways are known to you. Let my cry come before you, Lord. And let me put my hope in your word. Let my supplication come before you, Lord, and I may obey your decrees. Let my lips overflow with praise, for you yourself have taught me. Let my tongue sing of your word. For your commands are righteous. Let my hands But let your hands be ready to help me, for I have chosen your precepts. For I have chosen your precepts. I long for your salvation, Lord. I long for your salvation, Lord. And your laws give me delight. Let me live and praise you, for your laws sustain me. I stray like a lost sheep. Seek your servant, for I have not forsaken your commands. Thank you. Psalms 119. 1 to 176.
Thank you.
Thank you.